Konnichiwa everyone, welcome to Weerds podcast where we talk all things weebish and nerdish. If you like today's video, remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Today's podcast, following Ponyo's journey, covers the movie Ponyo.
Ponyo.
Ponyo, Ponyo, little fish in the sea. Alright, so the summary of the story is an ex-human wizard lives underwater with his many fish daughters. His eldest, Brunhilde, sneaks to the surface and becomes trapped in a glass jar. She is saved by a 5-year-old boy named Sosuke, not Sasuke, as someone kept misinterpreting.
Sasuke.
And while taking care of her, Sosuke names her Ponyo and promises to always protect her. Together they embark on a journey of acceptance, devotion, harmony, happiness, and love.
Wow, Aki, you really dove into that summary.
So the movie, it was released on July 19th, 2008 in Japan, and it was released on August 14th, 2009 in America. So about a year difference.
Not too bad.
So the budget was 3.4 billion yen, or about $34 million, give or take a few million.
Right.
And the box office was $204.8 million. And that was Japan's box office, I think. Which is pretty good.
Yeah, pretty popular movie.
So it was directed and written by the great Hayao Miyazaki. It is produced by Toshio Suzuki and is distributed by Toho. And interesting enough, it was actually inspired by The Little Mermaid.
I could kind of see that.
Similar stories.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I actually like this one.
A fish turned human. Yeah, I can see that.
The only one thing I will say is I actually enjoy Ponyo. I didn't really like The Little Mermaid that much.
Also, Ponyo didn't really get fascinated by forks.
No, just ham.
Or hair twirlies or whatever she calls it. I don't honestly remember.
I don't know. I keep falling asleep during The Little Mermaid.
It's been a while since I saw The Little Mermaid, so I don't remember what she called the forks. But I know she used it as a comb.
Bird to call it something else?
Oh yeah, no, the seagull is the character that told Ariel what the fork was, but he uses like a comb and he started twirling his hair. Because
he actually has no idea.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the little pricks on the fork, it was like bent. It was like bent. So I'm not sure exactly how he like twirled anything with it.
So you watched Ponyo for the first time today.
Yes.
What was your initial reaction?
Frog.
So
I can't say I've seen the movie before. I've seen like a couple minutes of it maybe. Cause I don't know when the last time you were in IKEA, but you know how they have like some movies playing on the TVs.
Yeah.
At some point they had Ponyo. I can't speak. I'm sorry. They had that playing, and I just watched like a minute or two of it passing by.
All right.
So my thought was, oh, this is a fish movie.
And you're not wrong.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I wasn't wrong. I wasn't disappointed either. But honestly, it wasn't. It turned out better than I thought it was.
Yeah.
For like the 2 minutes I saw from it.
A 2-minute preview.
I mean, you can only watch this movie so long before you get kicked out. So.
Well, I mean, why did they play it in the first place then?
Why do they play movies? Why do they play movies on IKEA?
It's like, why play a movie if you don't let anybody just sit and watch it?
Is it supposed to make it more atmospheric? Because I don't think that's the right movie for atmospheric at an IKEA.
I mean, I know like Best Buy, they play movies just so they can display how well the movie plays on, their screens and stuff. I mean, but IKEA doesn't really pander to that kind of target audience.
I know, they don't have a target audience.
Maybe it's for the workers.
They don't have a target audience. They have an IKEA audience.
Yeah, it's for the workers.
Probably. That's what they do on their break time. I mean, if I was playing and I went on break, I'd watch it for like the 30 minutes or so.
I would watch it just while working.
That too.
how would you review this movie?
I would review it. I'd walk up to someone and be like, "Hey, man, Studio Ghibli."
Isn't that what you said for Spirited Away?
I mean, is there much else to say? I will.
Oh, I know. Studio Ghibli with frogs.
With frogs, the magical frog powers. I will
Is
say,
she supposed to be a frog in her little weird stage?
I mean, at first I thought she was a chicken, because chickens have
That's
the
what
three
we always
feet.
call it. We called her chicken legs.
But it's when her face changes.
I guess, yeah, it does kind of
Yeah.
look like a frog.
But to be honest,
You know who in that form she looks like? She looks like, that green frog from Spirited Away. That gets swallowed. Yeah, that's what reminds me of.
All the frog powers
Frog powers activate.
activates. I don't know. Honestly, I would say. I mean, is there too much of a difference when it comes to Studio Ghibli? Like they all have some form of magic in some way.
Yeah, I mean that's just Japanese culture.
Yeah, I mean that's really the only thing that draws me into such movies is the creativity and how they use the use of magic. Because like the father, right?
Yeah.
If he can go on land, but he needs to be like on water or whatever. So
you can't dry out.
Yeah, but Ponyo doesn't, right? Yeah, unless she's a fish.
Well, to be fair, originally she does because she's a fish, and then her magical powers started developing when she got into the magical well.
And then she took blood.
Yeah, and then she's basically reverting from being a fish to a human. So that's why she doesn't need water when she's a human. Because remember, her dad's not a human anymore.
Right.
So that's why he needs water.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. It also shows a great message of what humans can do to the ocean.
If I was getting people to watch this movie,
Right.
I would say, hey, you want magic powers and I watched the entire ocean flood the mainland.
You want to see a better version of Majora's Mask?
You want to see a better version of the Little Mermaid?
That too.
Majora's Mask. The moon is falling. I even went to use like, hey, it's Majora's Mask.
The moon is falling from the sky. Do 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 do. Oh, the moon's. Oh, hey, look, it's the moon. Isn't it pretty? It's so big, though. Just give it 2 days. Yeah. Wait, what?
Or like Despicable Me. The moon was shot back into the air, but it was actually closer, so it was bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what was your favorite character of the movie?
Sasuke? No, not really. I don't know. There's not, in my opinion, at least that I can think of. There wasn't as much in terms of character compared to the other Studio Ghibli.
Right.
But I do kind of like. I don't know if they ever said her name. The crazy old lady, the tsunami lady. It's like put the fish back in the ocean. She's gonna cause a tsunami.
I forget what her name was.
Yeah, I kind of like her just because she's kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
You know what I found interesting was so you know how when Sosuke meets Ponyo's father, and that person is telling him, don't go with them. He already tricked the other ladies.
Mm-hmm.
I think in her mind, she thinks he took them and drowned them in water.
I mean, yeah, that's believable. I mean, if you just sit there and watch everyone go into the water at full speed
and never come back out.
Yeah. Her character got better at the end. All it took was a little force.
I mean, to be fair, she's that stereotypical old lady in the nursing home who just like has a bad mood.
Yeah.
Although it was funny when Ponyo squirted water on her face and she was acting so...
The tsunami's here.
So Karen-like. It's like, oh no,
I'm
look at
drowning.
me. I'm covered in water.
It's literally just a little water gun. No, I'm drowning. There's a tsunami. And then the actual tsunami comes. Whatever.
It's like, why won't this TV work?
It's such a mood swing.
Hey, man, she's got to keep herself entertained. My favorite character was Lisa, his mom. She took everything in such strides and just like accepted everything. It's like, oh, that little girl was your fish? All right.
Yeah, she just kind of accepted everything. She was like, Mom. She's like, Mom, the fish ate my ham. Oh, really?
All right, good
All
for
right,
you.
cool.
Sosuke, do you know her? Yeah, this is my fish.
Okay, you
All
two
right.
come on in. Let's get you dried up. Let's get you some food. Y'all can take a nap, you know. It's like, okay, cool.
Honestly, though, I want that ramen.
Also, bug off. Bug off.
That was my favorite scene of the movie.
I feel so. I mean, I can understand her anger with the dad. But
Especially since this wasn't the first time he extended his journey.
Yeah, but I mean, he is doing his best.
Yeah.
At the very least, he's
I
doing
mean,
his
he's
best.
making money for them.
Yeah.
But still, you know. She wants to be with her husband. Can't blame her.
Whatever floats your goat.
Or a boat.
Same thing. You could float a goat on a boat.
People have done that.
Hmm?
I like the phone call with Can you tell Mom? No, I think you better tell her yourself.
Can you help me ease over to Mom? Nah, you got this.
Nah, it's all on you.
In all honesty, the mom did kind of. I don't know the details between the scenes, but she did kind of just accept that. Okay, this is the mother of the sea or the goddess or whatever.
Yeah.
Just gonna have a chit chat with her. We all good. I'll take care of Ponyo, and we're chilling. Ponyo, sorry.
Why do you keep saying Ponyo?
I don't know. It just happens. But yeah, she's just like, yeah, okay.
I mean, to be fair, they did talk all day and all night.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like, she's so committed because her son found a fish, and now it's a human, and now she has another child. Like, okay.
It's her future daughter-in-law.
She's just so accepting.
I mean,
She's
that
committed.
just shows her personality.
I mean, she drove through water while a giant wave was coming at them.
Oh, she's smart, though. She timed that.
Yeah, yeah, right. But still, she's like, nah, I got this.
She's also the worst driver in the world, though. Well, not the worst, the craziest.
She learned how to drive from Mario Kart.
Even that's more safe than what she was driving like.
Mario Kart has better drifting than she does.
She was in a Tokyo Drift.
Is she gonna get pulled over? Nah, that's just how she drives.
No, that's the back country, man. No cops are going to try to catch her.
True.
Yeah, actually, interesting enough, in Japan, if you drive fast enough, the police just won't chase you. Like, if you go, like, over 100 miles an hour, because their cop cars can't go that fast. So, I mean, just drive fast enough and they won't chase you. So, what was your favorite part of the story? I mean, we know that our favorite part of the scene of the story. Bug off, bug off, bug off. Well, while or you got it?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say my favorite part was when they're on their little boat and they come up to the family, the mother, father, and the baby, and Ponyo tries to give him soup. They have to go through that whole explanation.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite part.
And then she was like, "Also, take this. Take the sandwiches." Oh, she ate all the ham, but
it's like, oh, so she ate the best part. All right.
It's just a sad grilled cheese at that point.
With lettuce.
Yeah. Has anyone tried to put lettuce on grilled cheese? I've never seen anything on grilled cheese besides maybe
That's
tomato.
because you don't need anything else on grilled cheese.
People put stuff on grilled cheese though.
You
Actually,
just need
Actually, if you put anything on a grilled cheese, then it's not a grilled cheese anymore.
It's a grilled sandwich.
Yeah.
That's why just grilled cheese is a straight cheese.
You could add lettuce, sure, and it'd still be grilled cheese. But if you add any like protein to it, then it's not a grilled cheese anymore.
Grilled cheese is just cheese, nothing
Yeah.
else.
Exactly.
You don't need anything else.
You take a slice of cheese and you slap it on
Although
the stove.
bacon would be nice with it.
You didn't hear what I said, did you?
What?
You take a slice of cheese and you slap it on the pan. And you grill it.
You know how messed up your pan will be after that?
You know how messed up your fire alarm will be? It's all that burning cheese.
Well, that's why they have a fan on the stove.
Fans are for the weak.
Fans are for the smart. You can tell he doesn't cook.
Nope. I can burn a bowl of cereal.
I don't even want to know how you figured that out. Hey, so what's your favorite part of the story?
Probably my favorite part of the story might have to be that crazy, like we mentioned earlier, that crazy like drive back home during the tsunami.
Oh yeah.
She's just ducking and weaving. No, you can't go there. Watch me. And then she stops.
Ew.
She stops in the middle. She catches her son like mid-air, brings him back, brings Ponyo.
Remember when they were telling her that she needs to turn back? She was like, "Okay, but first I need to go home."
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, we'll go back to safety after we go home.
Yeah, and then her car did a 360, and she kept going. I don't know how in that small car, with probably barely any horsepower, that she was able to keep that car going.
How's it? I don't know.
Look, man, Asian moms are a different breed.
I think my only other favorite parts were all the frog scenes, the frog power.
Frog power.
Because she was human, and then, hiya, frog power. Oh yeah, and then that whole scene where they're like sailing away from the family with the baby. She's like, yeah. I got this, frog powers. Run, run, run. Bam.
Headbutt.
All right, bye. And just runs back.
I don't know. The parents' mind's like, this girl just walked on water.
Yeah, like she was like, huh. The baby starts laughing. Oh, the baby's fine.
I mean, like I said, when you can get their baby to stop crying, mothers don't care.
She just completely negated that whole scene right there.
So, what would you give the rating for this movie?
15 Ponyos.
Ponyo.
Ponyo.
There we go.
To 5 Kabutos. That one fish.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
That one fish.
Everyone else was like, why is he bringing Pokemon into
I don't,
this?
for the life of me, remember what the name is, but I don't care. It's Kabuto to me.
I mean, it's a prehistoric fish, so...
Kabuto is based off of that.
I'm pretty sure it is.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Almanite's also based off of real prehistoric
Isn't
animals.
most of the fossil Pokemon based off of real prehistoric animals?
I think so.
What was a Dracofish based off of?
What are any of the Galar fossils based off of?
So my rating for the movie is 30 of the wave fishes.
Yeah.
Out of 20 of the of their house.
Oh, the house thing, yeah.
Yeah.
House on the hill?
House on the hill.
That house. I was thinking of the house from the start.
The underwater house?
Yeah, I was thinking of that one.
Nah, that got flooded.
It got flooded while it's underwater. That makes sense.
Yeah, so... But you know what house didn't get flooded? The house on the hill.
I mean, there's water at the doorstep, but it doesn't flood it, yeah.
But it didn't flood.
That's fair.
Alright, so we're going to move on to our interesting facts portion, which is one of my favorite portions, because these facts are interesting. So the first interesting fact that we got is this is the first animated feature film since 1997's Princess Mononoke to be created and painted on traditional animation cells, which is an animation technique where each frame is drawn by hand. So
okay.
it's like the old school way of doing animation, where now it's computerized and stuff.
CGI.
CGI. Which is interesting, and then when you look at the artwork for the movie, you see...
God, did the water hit different?
Water got stuck. You can see how much work and dedication they put into this movie. I mean, some of that stuff was really detailed.
Mm-hmm.
And each frame has to be drawn, hand-drawn. That's crazy.
There is no copy and paste on paper.
Nope.
Only digital.
Well, there is copy and paste, but you have to draw it out.
Exactly. Another interesting fact that this gentleman has given to me.
It's procured.
Huh?
Never mind, keep going. What is it?
Sosuke is based on... I already forgot. Hayao. Sorry to everyone. Hayao Miyazaki's son, Goro Miyazaki, when his son was 5 years old.
I think that's pretty interesting. I like how Miyazaki puts elements of his life into his movies.
I feel like that kind of makes any movie more
relatable.
Yeah, more relatable, definitely.
Another interesting fact that we got here is there are many references to Richard Wagner's opera series Der Ring des Nibelungen. Probably butchered that, but sorry, France.
Probably just the last part, but yeah.
Yeah. And there are many references of that throughout the film. Ponyo's real name, Brunhilde, is the name of the lead in Wagner's Die Walküre, in which Brunhilde, who is also a supernatural, falls in love with the human, similar to Ponyo and Sosuke. And when Ponyo is chasing after Sosuke and his mother during the giant storm, you can actually hear the musical tribute to Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard of it?
Never heard of it.
It's played a lot in a lot of old shows. I know it's been played in Hogan's Heroes. I don't know how many people have actually seen that.
Never heard of it.
I think it's been played a few times in MASH.
Never seen it.
That's sad.
The final interesting fact of the podcast: the design of the ocean waves during the typhoon caused by Ponyo were inspired by the waves in the famous woodblock print, "The Wave Off Kanagawa," by Japanese artist
Hokusai.
Hokusai.
Yeah.
Okay. That was close.
Yeah.
But I believe it. I like the art style they had with the...
Do you know what the wave off is?
Mm-hmm. I've seen it.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what it is. But I was going to say, I like the art style overall of all of the water scenes of the movie.
Yeah.
Those are really good.
I remember reading something about where, they really tried to make the water seem realistic.
I think they did pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
I liked it.
I liked all the waves. I like the wave fishes.
I like the fish. The wave fish, the real fish, the Pokemon fish. I like all the fish.
The wave fishes actually kind of reminded me of Whale Lord.
I was gonna say wishy-washy.
That too. I mean, they're all both kind of similar.
They're all fish.
They're all fish.
They all
and
live.
whales.
They all live in the sky. We all know this.
I'm just gonna tell them. Yeah. Cool beans.
That's all you got.
All right. Well, arigato everyone for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to keep update. We look forward to making more content. Sayonara.
Bye.